What is up, y'all? I'm just gonna dive right in. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this space. I'm super excited to have you guys here, and if you're returning, thank you. I love having you here. I love reading for you. This is an absolute honor, and I enjoy it so much. So thank you. And if you're new here, hi. My name's Kayla. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a medium. I do subconscious consultation work, and I'm also a photographer. So I do a lot of things, but one of the things that I love most is providing messages, clarity, peace, information through the use of card reading and through mediumship and channel work. So without further ado, today is a lot about the new moon energy. So depending on whether you follow tropical or Vedic astrology, sidereal astrology, it's either in Gemini or Taurus. So go with what feels best for you. Go with what feels right for you. And there's going to be messages in here for you no matter when you find this video. I'm a firm believer in that because I get messages, emails, comments, texts from people who are like, I know you posted this months ago, but I just watched this today and this is the most relevant thing. So just take this all with a grain of salt, like timing and all that fun stuff. But this new moon energy felt really compelling for me. Since I woke up today, it's been a very strong, energetic day. And I actually just finished watching one of my favorite YouTube readers, one of her readings, and it was like just resounding. And I have felt the need to just sit down and channel all day. So you guys are going to have a pick a card style reading. I will show you the cards that you get to choose from. It's either pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. So whichever one is resonating the most for you, maybe take a moment to take a really deep breath and then settle in and set an intention, or ask for clarity on what you need to hear right now, what will be most received, and what will be most supportive for you at this moment. I think that's it. So we'll just dive in. I have some oracle cards. We'll get into the tarot, and then I have another oracle card. So you're going to pick your pile. And I had a sticky note that I like to write the timestamps on, but I'll just write it over here. Okay, so 2, 3. I'll make that quick. All right, so pile 1, you got the number 33, contraction. Inner world, mending, and being. So that's pile 1. Pile 2, the number 41, completion, looking forward, dissolution, innovation. And pile 3, you got number 19, freedom, revolution, renewal, independence. I was so shook when these cards came out. I was like, oh, I gotta start recording right now. It's like there's no holding back. So let's just dive in. So take a moment, get clarity. You can watch all of them too, or you can watch multiple. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you go with what feels best for you. But I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So pile number 1. Hey, Oz. Yeah, okay. Sorry, my cat is sleeping on top of a grocery bag. And once in a while he kind of just pulls at it. All right. We're going to read that oracle card first, but pile 1, contraction, inner world, mending, being, the number 33. 33 is a really powerful co-creative number. There's a lot about self-trust. There's a lot about divine intervention and universal support. I really feel like 33 is the sign that you're co-creating with the universe. And the fact that you have contraction, inner world, mending, and being, it's like Spirit's telling you to go inward. There's this feeling of, I'll read the whole card in a second. Asking for the support in what it is you're mending, in what it is that you're moving through. Ask for medicinal support to show up. It just depends on how you look at medicine, but I would really encourage you to sit with the concept of really asking and intending to find out what is most supportive for like my soul right now, what is most nourishing for my soul right now. I feel like you guys have probably gone through something like really hard, or you're coming out of, you're ending a time period where you're like done accepting that things have to be hard. I feel like there's a lot of Gemini energy going on. Gemini season, Gemini full moon or new moon. You could have like heavy Gemini placements. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Anyway, I just feel like y'all are ready. You're ready to be with what's in here. Which might be a little like, ooh, for some of you. All right, so we get into the cave to lick our wounds until we feel recovered. This is the place for soul work, introspection, and healing. We don't rush the process. We take our time to gather the energy and lessons that will help us rise up again. It may seem like we are inactive here, but we are in a potent time of inner alchemy. If the inner perfectionist in you is like, we're not doing anything and like, I need to find something to do, just know that by bringing more of your attention inward, that actually takes more of your energy, that takes more of your resources. So it's very important to like tell that self-critic, tell that inner perfectionist, we're still working fucking hard. So like, let's change our viewpoint on that concept of inactivity or not doing enough or things like that. You are in a contractive phase. It usually feels uncomfortable, but it's necessary. You haven't done anything wrong. You're feeling exactly what you need to feel at this moment. It's time to come back to the safety of our cave. In this cocoon, you can bring your focus to your inner world. You are being called to investigate what needs more attention and to mend the broken pieces, to check your boundaries and rebuild where is needed. I'll hold this up while I read. I'm also feeling like flower essences might be supportive for you right now too. And there's earth energy coming through. Yes? Yeah. Check your boundaries, rebuild where is needed, sit in the discomfort and grow from there. In stillness, the inner alchemy begins and allows you to evolve from the inside. When the mind is quiet and the awareness is in the body, you can pay attention to the subtle details and listen to the soul's messages. Inside the cave, time slows down and patience is essential. Don't try to resist this phase. You need to process and integrate before coming out again. During this time, you need to put yourself first and use your energy wisely. Your body and mind are in need of a recharge and restoration. This is the phase in which the most potent healing and growth take place, so don't underestimate its medicine. Allow it to be exactly how it is. Keep in mind that we usually contract right before we are about to expand. Action. Allow the contraction and focus on soul work and healing. Slow down and pay attention to the messages of your body. Spend some time in introspection, reframing your attention from the outer world to the inner world. Affirmation. I honor the blessings of this season. I take the time that I need to heal. So please comment below what pile you get and how this is resonating for you, because I love seeing it. I love reading it. And you know, when I'm on YouTube watching other readers, I do my best to do that, to comment. Not only does it support the channels, but it helps us all connect better. You know, it really does. It helps us just like rehuman, I think. Past few years of a lot of stuff, right? So that's interesting. Okay. You guys are big time making space. Wow. It's like you became very aware of what has been toxic in your life and what has been holding you back, why you felt trapped, and this could be so many things, y'all. So like apply it. Whatever is coming to mind first for you is usually what the thing is. So take notice. Was it a job? Was it a person? Was it a friend? Was it a partner? Was it a thought pattern? You know, was it a belief? Was it an action you were taking? Was it an addictive habit? Make sure that you're just tapping into like what is it that you've noticed recently is not a good pattern or habit? And the great part is, even though this is potentially like hard, you're walking away from it. That takes guts, fam. Like, you guys, it takes so much strength to acknowledge this stuff, to shed light on it and admit to yourself, yeah, I had a really like unhealthy addiction to this thing. Yeah, like I let this person stay in my life and it was really not good for me. I stayed in that job, like whatever it was, whatever it is, it takes so much strength to look at yourself and say, this is not good anymore, and then choose to walk away from it. Okay? And it is by making the space, by acknowledging the dark, by moving away from what's not good, you are stepping back into your power and knowing. You are realizing what you need to do to like come back to being the creative alchemist that you are. You are utilizing and integrating the information that you gained from this experience. He just is, I wish I could turn the computer. He's just laying on top of receipts. It's just so strange to me. Anyway, so that's powerful. The fact that y'all are integrating. You're integrating. That's like the hardest fucking part that we, isn't talked about enough. And that's what I'm doing with my new brand that I'm creating. The Awake brand is all about holding space for people to have the resources that they need in order to understand how to move through their spiritual awakenings, their personal healing journeys. And whether that is like catalyst type resources, like breathwork facilitators or a retreat or, a tool that would be helpful, right? Whether it's something like that or it's like space where you can go to be seen and there's an awesome community that I've had for a few years, and people having that space to connect has been very fucking powerful. So with the Awake brand, I'm creating a resource space for people at every point in their journey. And the biggest thing that I will harp on until the day I die is integration, is how do you take all of the stuff that you've learned? How do you apply it moving forward so that you actively make the change that you're seeking? You don't just love this for you. I think you guys know what you're doing though. Four of Wands is just like, I'm married to the game. It's a marriage card. It's a success. It's a foundation. It's a foundation built on passion and joy, and like it's fire energy. Wands are fire energy. It's creative energy. Yes. And dropping everything you're carrying that is not yours. It's about damn time. You are walking away from what you've been drowning in. Oh. And you're reuniting with yourself. You're reuniting with your purpose. You are intertwining with divine energy. You're balancing the masculine and feminine. There is support coming in that is otherworldly. It's like nothing else you've ever experienced is what I'm feeling. And I have like chills in my whole body. It's really strong and it's very sweet and it's really supportive. It's very simple and it's very grounded and it's very empowering. So for some of you, this could be like a new person. For some of you, this could be like getting into the work you love doing. For some of you, this might be a creative thing coming to life. For some of you, this is like a divine union partnership or a divine union with yourself. So while you're in this space, set the intentions that you call in and manifest the resources you need to move through this healing time. To continue to be supported and stepping away from what's not working and what's not serving you, and to continue to give you experiences that show you how powerful and strong you are. And you're just going to continue to come into union. Yeah, 9 of Swords. It's like you can't overthink this. You have to just... 9 is like the ending of a thought cycle, especially 9 of Swords. So So the best thing you can do right now is like ask, like, what's the best possible outcome? What's the best possible thing that could happen for me in this circumstance or in this moment? What would feel really empowering? How do I eradicate these past cycles and toxic things that are like no longer supportive of me or my highest timeline? So think best case scenario. Think best case scenario. Think like, what's the best that could happen? Universe, wow me. Show me what the best thing that can happen is. And help me believe in and feed into and see like, what's the best fucking thing that could happen? Like, I know what it would be for me, you know? So like, yeah. Sunshine, fam, a lot of sunshine vibes. This is spirit telling you like, there's hope at the end of the tunnel. Please just like be present in the space that you're in right now. Like, just let it take its time with you. I promise you that the sooner you surrender into it, the quicker you come out of it. When I was going through my breakup of like a long-term partnership back in the beginning of March, it was just like, so like I knew it was coming, but I was so attached to the idea of like the potential of the thing that it's still like I was still like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? So but I surrendered into the process. You know, I like let myself go there. I let myself feel and experiencing everything. And it was hard. Even when you know something's not good for you, it's still hard. It can still be hard. So just encouraging y'all to stay focused on like, what's the best possible outcome? What's the best case scenario? Like, wake up every day. There's mascara, I think, in my eyeball. And just ask, like, be like, show me every single miracle you have in store for me today. Help keep me focused on the best possible outcome. Help me stay positive, you know? And that's not to bypass, like, if and when you are in a space where stuff is, like, hard or shitty, you know? It's just telling you to not wallow there. All right, so we're going to grab one more oracle card for you, pile one. That feels really good. Number 42. What's funny is that 42 has been my favorite number for as long as I can remember, and I have no reason for why. And then, I don't know, a few months back I saw a TikTok about a girl who has some kind of like little house she built, and she has the number 42 on her house, and she was like, I have that there because it's like the number of the universe. I was like, interesting. So for me, 42 just resonates so loudly with like a lot of magic, a lot of purity, a lot of love, a lot of integrity, a lot of authenticity. 4 and 2 is balance and foundation and love, and 4 and 2 is 6, so it's reciprocity, it's awareness, it's focus. So it's pretty like, if you're focused on the positives, you know, it creates something really magical. But you got number 42, chop wood. So we'll go ahead and read that. Oh, almost opened up to it. Essential meanings: being grounded in everyday experience and humility. This is Spirit's way of telling you to be in your process. Stay focused on the positive and be in your process. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Relationship message. Nothing is as important right now as just what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. This is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing. Stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. Prosperity message. Now is the time to take small steps rather than large steps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for the life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises. Or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. I really love that. I love that you're getting this confirmation to just be exactly where you're at. Be in your process. Stay positive. Like, it's a really beautiful message, y'all. I feel like you're learning a lot about balance. So I really love that for you. And I hope this resonated. Again, please, I would love to hear if you picked that pile, how it's landing for you, and what you intend to do moving forward to help cement this into your existence and your body and your experience, right? So I'm just going to invite you all to take a really big deep breath in, and I want you to release anything that's blocking you from fully receiving all of what you just heard out the bottom of the feet, out the sides of the body. And I want you to just breathe in everything that you heard right now and hold it in your heart, and then allow it to dissipate. Trust and surrender. Hey, buddy, why are you clawing at the bag? Okay. I just love him so much. All right. I appreciate you guys so much for listening. Please like this video. Please subscribe. It helps the channel tremendously. This needs to grow so that more people can receive the messages that need to come through for them and support them during their times of transition, during their times of needing peace and clarity. It would mean a lot to me. So thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into pile number 2. Oh my God. Yes, with the timestamp. Professional. I'm just no, professional days are long fucking gone. Oh, that made me so happy. Oh my God, 2244. Wow. That's a really nice reverberation. Energetically, that felt great. No, don't go dim on me now. All right, pile 2, you got number 41, which together makes a 5. So we have foundations, new beginnings, creating those potentially from learning and challenges and change. Completion, looking forward, dissolution, innovation. Interesting. Okay. Now we're going to read about this one. The Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Pisces symbols are in this card, so some of those might resonate for you. Where's number 40? Oh, 41. We're going to go back this way. And I thought this was the Sri Yantra symbol, which I think it technically might be a form of it. At first I was like, maybe it's the root chakra. But I think they made their own version of the Sri Yantra, which has been coming more into my awareness recently, and it's a lot about divine, feminine, creative, universal energy. It's a very powerful symbol. And when you look into the meaning of each of the shapes and the layers of all the shapes, you're like, whoa. I mean, it fucked me up for a bit. It was very like eye-opening to witness this concept of like everything as is the universe, right? And so I'm not one of those people that's just like all rainbows and love and light. I'm all for love, I'm all for light, I'm all for rainbows. And there's a lot of clearing going on. And there's some denser things that are like just present in your life that you need to accept and acknowledge as part of life and universal energy. Here comes the finish line. We have made a great effort and achieved our objectives at this stage of our lives. The lessons have been integrated, the energies have been transmuted, nothing remains here. Only our fear keeps us attached to what we know. Surrender to the cycles and look forward to what is ready to come. I'm ready! A cycle is coming to an end. Your job here is finished. Pack your things because you are needed somewhere else. Don't let your fear freeze you. What is coming will be greater and better. You are ready to break old structures, to build a new world, embrace change. You have the resources and the skills. You are a groundbreaker. You are changing the rules. Although the destination is unknown, what's truly important is the journey. Your ability to adapt is key here. When parts of our lives dissolve, the ego doesn't want to lose its attachment and release what is ready to be released. That's why death feels so uncomfortable. But take a look at nature's laws. Death makes life possible. The fire stimulates new growth in the forest. Ashes create the most fertile soil. After death always comes rebirth. After the night, the sun always rises again. Be proud of what you've achieved in this challenging journey. Look how capable you are. You have survived and gathered a lot of lessons. You are more resilient and more powerful than ever. Now it's time to use this knowledge in a new journey. I'm getting Scorpio and Leo energy. Close the chapters that are ready to end. Embrace death as a part of life. Scorpio. Be innovative. Think of new ways of doing and being. Pisces too. Affirmation. I am ready to close this chapter of my life. I'm ready to evolve into a new way of being. What a fucking way to start. Let's go. Pile 2. What's going on with this new moon energy for you? Clearly a lot. I have goosebumps everywhere. I just feel this message very deeply. Done with the overthinking, done with the headspace, done with the mind. Yeah. We are releasing our grip on the ego logic. We're dismantling that and we're giving space for our passion and our drive to lead the way, to clear the brush, to make space. I'm feeling so much. Oh, and the Empress. Oh my God. I'm feeling like my sacral just like opened. Like the creative energy that is ready to move through you is so immense. It's so immense, and like your passions, your dreams, your desires are burning through whatever is in the way of you allowing to be a channel for creation, to receive. Like it's very, very, you might want to say like sensual, but it's very natural. The process of life, the planting of the seed and the birthing of something is so natural and so powerful. You are in this like, I'm getting massive, like there's so much energy in like my lower chakras right now. It is like being open and receptive to like divine masculine. Like you're embodying the divine feminine. And you are clearing the way to invite the divine masculine in to provide what you need to create if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Wow. Yeah, freedom from thoughts, and a lot of very safe masculine energy with regards to like something new, a new way of masculine showing up in your life. Okay, that's what's coming through from that. A lot of clearing, guys. Take more salt baths. I'm going to get back on that too. But take more salt baths, help your body. You're transmuting a lot right now, so it's really important for you to do a little extra for your body and your energy bodies, because stuff is moving out of your systems. Anything you can do physically is going to help. Oh my God. Ace of Wands right on top of the Empress. There's so many things I want to say, but because of YouTube. I mean, Ace of Wands in the traditional tarot is very, like, strong masculine energy. And what I love about the representation in this card is, like, the wand and the heart and the crystal and the tree, like all these elements coming together to amplify and direct energy with pure intention. You're receptive and open to very pure, aligned, correct, masculine energy. Whether that's like within yourself, like you're learning how to set really healthy boundaries for yourself in order to make space for creativity, right? Like, if you're someone who is wanting to just be more creative in any way, shape, or form, read The Artist's Way, go through it. This happened to me a couple of years ago. I got to week 8 and then I stopped, and now I'm on week 9 and I've stopped. So I need to get back into it on a regular basis. That book will change your life and will just unblock you and uncork the stuff that is holding you back from being fully receptive and fully open and fully giving. Five of Swords reversed. They want that one reversed. There's an awareness around the things that you need to pull yourself away from. You're just like, oh, yep, no, okay, I see that. I need to redirect my attention. I need to refocus my energy. Your mental game is getting much stronger. Your ability to work with your ego in a way that's really healthy and supportive for you, much better. So good job. Great job. Completion. Like, you did that. You got yourself here. So fucking congratulations. You did an amazing job. My whole left side is like tingly. So you've probably done a lot of work around like the feminine and allowing yourself to be more receiving and more open. And this thing keeps dimming on me and it's not cute. 33. Yeah, you're more receptive. You're more receptive and capable of embodying the feminine. So good job. Anything else for pile 2 before we dive into our last oracle card? Not from here. Bottom of the deck. Daughter of Swords. Yeah, this is a whole new level of like consciousness and knowing how you want to operate, knowing how you want to think about things, knowing how you want to move and see things. The hawk energy is coming through pretty strong. It's this ability to be very mindful and aware of like, what glasses are you wearing? You know, like what lens is supporting your view of reality? Because we all have lenses, whether we realize it or not. And the tough part sometimes is becoming aware of what lens we're seeing things through and then deciding to take that pair of glasses off and like make another one and put a new pair on. And sometimes that's tough because like you're really used to seeing things through those glasses. So this one might give you a headache at first. This one, things might seem a little fuzzy, or like maybe it's too clear and you're like, I can't take myself seriously. Oh, but yeah, and so when you just have to acclimate, you have to acclimate to the new glasses. You know what I mean? The new way you're choosing to do things. And sometimes that just feels a little funny, and it's okay. You can do it. All right, let's get into your last oracle card, pile 2. I love this energy for you. I love this new moon energy for you. And I'll be very honest with you, I gained something from each pile. I really received something from each pile. This one spoke the most loud to me, internally. Pile 3 was also very like, something from all of them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Oof. I'm gonna say it. Personal moment. I'm very much so like manifesting and calling in divine partnership. That's something that I'm very clear on and I am open to. And the signs keep popping up. And the awareness of needing to come even closer into myself has been magnified, right? And the whole concept of like releasing attachments and all of these things. And so I'm getting a lot from this card. You got number 35, loyal heart. There is an essence and an energy of partnership here, of divine partnership, something that's like worthy of your time, worthy of your energy. Is loyal to you and themselves. I think that it's important to note that, yes, it's important to be with people. It's not just romantic, right? But it's important to be with people who are loyal to you. And it's important for you to be loyal to the things that are supportive and loving of you. And just the keys, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, infinite, infinite, man. It's infinite abundance, it's infinite connection, it's infinite possibilities. When you're true to you and when the people you're around are true to themselves, that is so important. I will never forget seeing a video on Instagram of a woman who, her and her partner met. The relationship like really took off, and like very shortly after they were married, and everything was great, and one of their vows to each other was to always speak their truth, like no matter what it was. And there came a day where her partner said to her, my truth is I don't know if I want to be married to you anymore. And it was a really hard thing for them to both process, but because of his honesty with where he was at, they were able to work through it and like continued their marriage and grew together through that, right? And so obviously that's not going to happen for and with everyone. However, I genuinely believe that if someone is doing what is absolutely best for them, it is best for all involved. Which is why one of my biggest values in myself and in other people who I surround myself with is authenticity. It's like honesty and clear communication, no matter what, no matter how uncomfortable it is. Really important, really, really, really important. And the keys have been really symbolic for me lately. So drop a key in the comments section if keys have been showing up a lot for you lately, or if that feels really significant for you. I'm getting like all sorts of tingly feelings. Fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. This goes for you too. Okay. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. Relationship message. Your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. That divine protection is no joke. If you get a weird feeling about something, just like say it as it is. Again, I'm going to throw in a little personal thing just because it's kind of fucking funny at this point. I very briefly... This has happened once before. I'm like, I'm going to get on dating apps. This was years ago. And I'm on it for approximately like a couple days. I'm like, nope. I just get right the fuck off. But, you know, I very briefly started a conversation with someone on a dating app. And at first I thought we were on the same page. And then 10 seconds later, it was very clear that we were not on the same page. And so I took some space and then I was very honest. And the response was like, so because I was honest, it gave the other person permission to be honest. And their honesty was like, oh, okay, great. I got out of that. I got away from that fast, you know, like, oh, God. 2024, am I right? Anyway, prosperity message. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. Pile 2. I so love that for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below and let me know if this was for you and how it resonated for you. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I need this channel to grow so that this gets to as many people as need to receive it. The whole point of what I do is because it's what I need to do. It is my calling, and the whole thing is like reach as many people as you possibly can. People need support. Everybody needs support and deserves support. So you taking 10 seconds to click a couple buttons makes a really big difference, and I really appreciate you for doing it. This is a free energy exchange, so doing a small thing like that creates a really healthy like circle and connection. So thank you. I really appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love. This was a beautiful reading. Yeah. Okay, great. Now, pile 3. Oh. Here we go with the numbers again. Pile 3. Y'all chose card number 3. Or no, I'm sorry, card number 19. Freedom, revolution, renewal, independence, fire energy. Air energy? Air energy. Wait. Oh, tits. Hang on. We're going to find out. I'm going to read the description on the card, and then we'll dive into your tarot. Boop, boop, boop. As soon as this card came out, I was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Shit. Is it air? Pretty sure it's air energy. Okay. Nothing changes if not... Stop going dim on me. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Trapped in a never-ending wheel, we always get the same results and ask ourselves why. But life always finds a way, and the craving for freedom is innate in every being. Once we break the chains of the mind, nothing can stop the revolution. Believe it or not, you are a free being with free will. If you don't feel like that, you are being encouraged to get out of your cage and enjoy your freedom. Usually our cages are made of limiting beliefs and self-imposed pressure. Sometimes we inherit our cages from our caretakers in society. If you feel trapped in a wheel that is oppressing your true nature, the choice that needs to be made is to escape. The choice that needs to be made to escape is yours. You hold the key to your freedom. It's made of critical thinking and determination. Liberation takes courage because your ego functions by the maxim of better the devil you know, and it will try to boycott your development into the unknown. However, the soul that is why, it's very tiny print. The soul that is your true self craves expansion and sovereignty. That's why you must free yourself from the ego identification and show up with your soul nature if you truly want to be free. Begin your own revolution by seeking independence from your old self and its conditioning. Life is too short to be lived by others' expectations. You don't have to fit in any box. You are not a mother, a daughter, a wife, a good or bad girl. These labels limit your potential and your soul's free will. You are the manifestation of the cosmos, and it has no limits, nor do you. Action. Review your patterns and beliefs. Do they truly match your values and desires? Be more flexible with yourself and others. Ignore others' expectations of you and forge your own path. Affirmation. I am free to forge my own path. I am free from harmful patterns of behavior. Damn. Sorry, guys. I just want to double check. Okay. This is really powerful energy, pile 3. If you don't already work with Lemurian quartz, strongly suggest it. That's coming through. 4 of Wands. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. It's like you're like, okay, I got this. I see this. I'm already going to start celebrating the new foundation that I've been focusing on and wanting to work from. And I'm going to consistently and actively look for the places where I get stuck in my thoughts. And I'm going to pay attention to that. I'm going to bring attention to that. I'm going to nail it. And it's going to give you the feelings, sensations, and experiences of personal power more so that you may move forward in a way that feels like strong, protective energy. Ooh. Also, like, don't feel like you have to be in that process all the time is what I'm getting. Like, you got the 4 of Swords. And so while it's really important for you to be mindful of, like, yeah, I'm going to attack, like, all these subconscious beliefs that aren't working for me. You don't always, it's not like you need to be on 24/7. Does that make sense? Like, you're attuned to the frequency of liberation and freedom. To me, because you're watching this video, because you're investing your time and mental capacity to receive what is present here for you. And so you don't have to stress about it or overthink it or constantly be in a state of like, let me evaluate every single thought that comes in. You might have some Sag energy. You might have a lot of air energy and fire energy in your chart, because so far these are all fire and air, more air. 2 of Swords. Yeah, pick your battles, choose your battles is what I'm getting, because there's going to be times when, yeah, you need to address what's coming up. You need to sit with that pattern. You need to sit with that realization, right? I had this happen about a month ago now where I became hyper aware of an old pattern that I used to not even realize I fell into until it was, and my friend jokes with me because I said, I was like, it's like a PowerPoint presentation. I was so aware of what was happening, and it didn't stop me at first. Like, I was just witnessing what I was doing and why. And by the time I sat down and got clear within myself of like, this is exactly what you're doing and why, it was like I got hit by a sack of fucking bricks. It was so intense. And it was so overwhelming. And I was also equally so grateful that it was easy to witness and to see. And so you guys are going to have to pick your battles, because not every single thing that pops up is you needing to work through something, okay? I feel like you might have a tendency to really like get into your head and get obsessive about these types of things. And I'm here to tell you, like, you do not always need to be healing. Okay. You've got Son of Cups, and I want to clarify that because yeah, take every opportunity as take it with a grain of salt, and allow yourself to maybe have have some new perspectives, or view it from a new perspective. But it's just as important for y'all to pour back into yourselves with these new perspectives. It's just as important to claim and acknowledge and clarify, like, this is the thing that's coming up that I no longer want to have in my atmosphere, to operate off of, whatever. And you then need to nourish yourself with the opposite perspective. Okay. My cat is so fucking cute. I wish I could. Oh.
And you woke up because you said it.
I can't handle it sometimes. I don't know what to do. You got Son of Cups and Mother of Cups, so Queen of Cups. That's like full-blown receiving mode, guys. Yeah, for every few times that you face a mental like challenge, or you witness that like PowerPoint presentation, you witness your pattern, you witness your belief system, for every time you do that, you need to spend more time, like double the time and resources, pouring back into yourself. What is good? What feels good? What's the direction I want to go? How do I want to operate? How do I want to feel? Like, what's the best case scenario? Universe, wow me. Meditate, take a bath, open the crown chakra, receive the nourishment and the universal life force energy that you need. I just saw 42 twice. Take that as it resonates. Last card is Six of Swords. Yeah, y'all are, there's a lot of air energy. There's a lot of like mental healing and shifts going on for you right now. So you're doing a great job. Okay, let's go ahead and pull one more oracle card for y'all. I think this is very fitting with it being a new moon in Gemini in tropical astrology. And then for those of you who follow Vedic or sidereal, you know, new moon in Taurus is like, it's kind of literally what I just said at the end of your thing, is it's like pouring back into the self, right? Becoming aware of what does feel good and right and best for you, and nourishing that. Okay, so we're going to pull one more oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I've been wanting this deck for so long, and my friend Elise gifted it to me, and it just feels so special. It feels very, very special. It was one of those decks that like I didn't like for the longest time, and then one day I was just like, I need it. Okay, you literally got the same card as pile 2, and I was like, wait, is this it? And they're like, just shuffle again. And I was like, okay. But you might need to go watch pile 2. Just throwing it out there. Ooh. I like that a lot for you guys. You got number 19. Number 19 was the number of the oracle card you started with. Tell me I'm wrong. Nope. You got 19 twice. You know what that means? 1s and 9s. New beginning. 1 and 9 is 10. Beginning and end. Something's ending so that something else can start. Everything. No, don't turn off. Sorry, my do not disturb was like only on for an hour. Fucking get ready, pile 3. Flexible. You are, stuff is stopping. Stuff is stopping because it's time for new things to begin. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. I feel like this is very important because everything that's coming up for you, pile 3, is a lot around like clearing out mental stuff that is no longer supporting who you are and who you're becoming. And that's pushing and forcing you to get very clear on who you are and to, acknowledge what you do and don't like and continue to like build up from there, right? Relationship message. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Prosperity message. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little, enjoy the miraculous results. That's so powerful. Please comment below if that was like really supportive for you, because it just felt really supportive and exciting. I'm excited for you guys. And like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, because these messages need to get where they need to go, and the subscriptions help to grow the channel, which in turn helps the energy reverberate out, right? The louder the energy is, the easier it is for it to be like heard and felt and seen by those who need to hear and feel and seen it. I was talking with a good friend of mine about this. He was like, healers need to show up and like be on media just as much as the BS that is all over every form of media all the time. So we need to help create some balance, right? And so you guys doing little things like that, little fucking things like hitting a like button and hitting a subscribe button and commenting and just radiating out like, yes, this, that, like, that's powerful. All right, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know how this landed for you. And I'm always available for individual one-on-one readings. That link is down below. And if you're interested in like mini pre-recorded readings, so it's not like one-on-one time, it's like you email me what you got going on and then I'll send you a short reading. You can just message me or comment about that. I'm happy to get in touch with you. And I think that's it. Everything else you need is below in the description box. I'm sending you all so much love. Happy new moon, and I will talk with you soon.